Hello, Sergeant. How are you? How are you? That's too bad. You still having computer problems. This music down a little bit. Is the stream sound set up here? Alrighty. Alright, gonna be going to Richmond. Let's get that set up. The quads to Richmond. Let's see what they took. They took white Q409 tripod Jamie. What are we doing? Hope 3. To the Whitestone climb. Let's see, what are they really taking off of 2-2? That is unusual. Let's see what they're actually taking off of. I doubt they're taking off of 2-2. Let's check the weather. Let's go to flight conditions real quick. Live players, live traffic is on. Off. Live traffic, weather and time. Okay, that's all set. So we're just waiting for the traffic to come in on there. I gotta see. I'll look at my EFB and see what the weather is at LaGuards. Good. LaGuardia to Richmond. Alright, see what the LaGuardia weather is. Let's see. Info Sierra, wind is calm, temperature 2 miles per at 25,000, temperature is positive 9, dew points -1, altimeter 2,994.2. Let's see, 294. ILS runway 22 approaching, use landing runway 22, departing runway 13. Yeah, so 13. They don't usually, they do it sometimes, but they don't usually depart off 22. Let's see, let's see, what do we got here? Oh, come on. Stop. No, don't do custom bullshit. Let me zoom out, you son of a bitch. Alright, thank you. Let's see. Gold mine. No. Nothings. You do nothings. Yeah, let's do nothings. Nothing 613. Do nothing 6. Alright, get the nothing 6. And then, let's see. What are they landing in Richmond? Let us see. They don't have ATIS in Richmond, huh? 140 at 10. I just don't like that runway. I don't like the length of that runway, I'll tell you that much. Let's get a runway diagram up and see. 6,000 now. We'll land on runway 16. Yeah. Deer, Lynchburg. I don't know why he would go that far south. Spider. Spider looks better. Yeah, we'll do Spider 5 to 16. Okay, Spider 5 to 16. Stop with your bullshit. Be your game. ILS 16. Alright, that looks better. That actually looks like what they likely did anyway. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Let's see. planned at 260. Fuel, we can probably go with 35%. Yeah, it's plenty. Alright, let's go ahead and run this. I didn't go to a gate yet. That would have screwed me, and I'd have to put it all in again. If only the new flight sim didn't suck. It'd be nice to be able to go over and hopefully have a better LaGuardia. Like, if you look at the pictures here, the pictures are the real LaGuardia in construction. So, like, all of this is gone now. It has these 2 islands there, and then this terminal is kind of finished. So, I don't know where 80 really is. It's somewhere over here. Let's go set that as departure. Alright. And we'll do first flight of the day checks. Bring all that up. Alright, LaGuardias. Good pick there. Just get a screen grab of that, despite the bridge being terrible looking. Oh, you suck. I got that. I gotta fix this. I'm not in full screen again. If I click out, does it keep it on? It does. Okay, good. We're good there. Can I still click out? Yes, okay, good. I don't know why they don't just do a proper borderless, but they don't. Alright. Shut off track IR for now. Alright, that goes to realistic. Save that aircraft from cold dark. Alright. Door closed. Should have kept the radio on for the jet bridge, but whatever. Alright, circuit breakers are checked. Circuit breaker panel 1 and 2. Also, first flight of the day. We check flashlights, gear pins, PBE, crash X, fire extinguisher. Make sure we have gear pins, AGG pins. Make sure we have airworthiness. Check the oxygen mask for the dummy seat. Make sure the dummy seat is secured. Make sure the life vests are all secured. Check the escape rope. That's all done. Alright, hydraulics are off. Nose wheel steering is off. Linear down spoiler lever is 0. Radar is off. ADG handle is stowed. EMER flaps is stowed. Flaps are showing current position. Let's go ahead and get some power going here. Alright. I can't see. There we go. 26. Alright, 26. Let's do a fire test. 3, 5, 2. Fire system test okay. Fire test is good. APU and bite. SOV valve open. Spools, door is open. Let's spin the APU. And I want nav and logo. Alright, 46 to 60. Want to make sure that the APU starter is out. It is out, so that's good. Alright, 99 plus 2 seconds. We got an avail light. Avail light. Okay. Get APU generator is good. Go through our panels here, check everything out, make sure everything looks good. Alright, we'll do a EMER lights test. Alright, EMER lights test is good. Let's go ahead and we will do stall. Continuous ignition, shakers, pushers on both sides. That is good. Anti-skid test is complete.
User bay, overheat.
Overheat test complete. Overheat override. Warning test. All that's complete. I'm just going to do a quick simulated mask. We won't take too long with that, but intercom, service, mask, speaker, volume, cat eye, 100%. Okay, good. And that can go back to boom. Speaker can shut off. Back to VHF1. Let's see, anything else we got there? Ice detector test. Let's do that now. Let's see. Okay, that's test is complete. All right, good. All right, TCAS test. We'll do that. Get rid of the clutter first. Alright, 4, we got the RA, traffic, both sides. And wait for the TCAS test, okay?
System test okay.
Alright, TCAS test okay. PA. PA. Test. Okay, PA test is complete. I'm not going to do the trim check just because of the pain in the ass in the game to do it. Check the CVR. Alright, CVR test is okay. Need to do a hydraulic test here. Alright. All hydraulic systems are off. Go to the hydraulic page. We're not seeing any messages on the SOVs. Okay. I'll go to hydraulic page. Alright, stab trim disconnect we can't do. So those, if I could disconnect the stab trims, it would be right up here, and then I would, then I'd be able to see that. We get a caution message with that. I can't do it though in game. 1, 3B, and 2 coming on. 1, 3B, and 2. They should pressurize. They do. Check quantities, temperatures. They're all good. ICAS status page. Select stab trim. 1 and 2 engage. Okay. 1 and 2 are engaged. Let me check, make sure that 2 is out. 2's out, yep. Alright. That's good. 1, 3B, auto. Alright, we'll check the depletion with the hydraulic page. So we should get a depletion when we go to auto on these. And a ding. You see, this one's depleting, that one's depleting, that one's depleting. We get the dings and the messages. That's all good. 3A is coming on. Is it on? 3A's on, okay. Yeah, that just has it on. Okay, I thought it just did. Just the opposite direction. Alright, good. Hydraulic test is complete. Alright, so that's good. Let's go ahead. IRS is already in. I gotta do a pause in it, get this going. Alright, go to index. That is good. position in it. That's good. Okay, look odds. Alright, checking all those. That's good. Flight plan. Weather enrichment's good enough that we do not need a destination alternate. We also do not need a takeoff alternate. We are 4676. But I didn't change it, so we'll just go 5030. I didn't change the flight number. Alright, that's good. Let's see. You see what our first point is post the departure. Too bad, too, because I guess the flight planning is better in the next sim. SBJ, I would say. SBJ. Okay, and then we're going to be going SBJ. I assume that's... What's that message? Pastor, okay. Let's quickly call... I just want to quickly get that jet bridge connected.
Ground Endeavor 5030, could you please connect the jetway to
Alright,
the
so we're going
aircraft?
from SBJ down to Ball. So I gotta grab another third-party program again to figure out where this goes, because Flightsim is not much of a sim, unfortunately. So let's do that. Alright, so SBJ. Nope. Not that, please. I gotta put this in. Alright, SPJ's right there, and then I figure out what airway I'm on, so I gotta look at the map here. Figure that out.
Ground JetBlue 1153 Heavy, requesting the end of pushback.
Alright,
JetBlue 1153 Heavy request
so
to end
Tubin
pushback.
would be the next one. Alright, Tubin, so I gotta see what airway it is off this.
Ground JetBlue
Q75.
1153 Heavy, with Sierra ready to taxi
Q75, and then we're still
JetBlue
Q75
1153
down
Heavy
to
taxiing to and hold short of runway 22
Gordonsville.
right
We don't
into
go to
taxiway.
Gordonsville though,
Tango
we're
Alpha
going
Alpha
to
Delta Bravo
Mall.
Delta Bravo cross
So
runway
let's put
31
Mall in
right,
there.
Delta Bravo Foxtrot Bravo cross runway 22 right, Foxtrot Bravo Yankee
Tubin
Echo.
to Mall.
Contact tower on 123.9 when
Yeah,
ready.
so that's off airway. Alright, so that's good. We got that figured out. So what is it? I just forgot again. Q75? Q75 to Tubin. Alright. Again, if we had a real flight sim, that would be great.
Short runway 22 right via taxiway Tango Alpha
So,
Alpha Delta
Q
Bravo Delta Bravo cross runway tree 1 right
75
Delta Bravo Foxtrot Bravo cross runway
to
22
Tubin.
right Foxtrot Bravo Yankee Echo JetBlue 1153 Heavy.
And then to Mall. Alright, and then we'll go ahead, departure arrivals. We're going to be doing the, I put it in, I think it's nothing, so let me look. Lagab. Nothing, 6, yep. And then we'll be taking off 1-3. Okay, we can execute that. Departure arrival. Arriving in Richmond. We're going to be doing the Spider 4. Let's see, Spider 4. Let me just double check. Spider 5. Yep, 4 is good. And then we're going to be going transition to Mall 1-6. And then we'll do vectors is fine. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll check our flight plan, see if that makes any, or legs page, see if that makes any sort of sense. Vector, SPJ, that's good. Biggie Copes, let me check it here. So, Biggie Copes Stowen. MXE Stowen. Biggie Copes. It goes right over MXE, so it's got MXE Stowen. Zachary Murph. Tubin. Could be Mall. Zumat. Dixon, Reading, Hemi, Deer, Vector, and then that can get rid of that because of the Vector, so it's going to take us off and put us on heading anyways. And that's the approach. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and we'll walk through this. SBJ, Big E Copes, the Tubin, and. Alright, good, that looks good. Alright, very good. Let's see. Go ahead and we will read the departure here. The Spider 5. Be taken, nope, that's the wrong one. It's gonna be doing the nothings. Let's get out of there, you. Alright, nothing 6. Let's read it. Initial climb on 134 and then on course. Alright, 134, runway heading, and then directly on course. So this is a, it'd be pretty much RNAV right on there, 134. So we'll be selecting the nav mode on takeoff. Alright, let's get the performance in here. So let's go full boat 76. 76, let's set that in, and I'm just going to put the V-speeds in because of the pain to do it. Dry conditions, that's all good. Alright, let's go there. Alright, good. Next thing, leg wind. I'm not going to do leg wind here. Let's go to index. Pause in, it's done. IRS control, make sure IRS is enabled. VOR DME, yes, yes. GNSS enabled. FMS control, sync mag true is good. Alright, good. Yeah, let's do weight. Should be 62,544, 62,544. Oh, listen to you. Alright, it goes into 0 fuel weight. Fuel 6,900 pounds. Giggity. 76 packs. 1275 on the cargo. Cruise at 260. Alright, that's in. ISA deviation, I'm just going to put -10. I don't know. See, if you hold this in real life, it will clear it all for 3 seconds. -10 for the ISA deviation. I don't have winds yet. I'll just do it in when we get to altitude. Let's say we're out of here in 10 minutes, so 1459. Let's just do 1500 Z. Alright, yeah, that's good. That's fine. Cruising speed, I don't know what it's going to be because I don't have an actual release. Perfin, it's good, that's fine.
JetBlue 1153, heavy hold position. Caution the Airbus A20N on the runway.
Alright, we'll fly from this side, so we'll go VNAV on this side. 2, I want to get rid of airports. Yeah, we'll do on, back to the left side, legs. Okay, good.
1153 heavy.
Am I missing anything? We're pretty good here, I think. Let's see. Check all first flight of the day checks. Make sure I got those all wrapped. Fire hydraulics, ice detector, emergency lights, stall, CVR, oxygen mask, overheat, anti-skid, TCAS, aileron trim. We're not going to bother with PA and fuel check valve. We got to do that on push. Pre-flight interior and exterior inspection complete. Flight release is signed. Circuit breakers are checked. Oxygen mask is checked. Battery master on. Hydraulic panel set. Pressurization set. Windshield heat is on. Passenger signs are on. ICAS is checked. Let me check it again here. Checked, and then we'll box some of this stuff. I don't need it, so let's box a bunch. Alright, check flight instrument nav, check altimeters. We gotta get ATIS.
LaGuardia Airport information, Kilo 1400 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 9er. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.94.
4.
ILS runway 22 in use. Landing and departing runway 13. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Kilo.
Kilo, alright.
Ground Endeavour 5030 ready to copy IFR clearance to Richmond.
Endeavour 5030 is cleared to
13.
Richmond Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 13 climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 120.4 squawk 6441.
Endeavour 5030 cleared to Richmond Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 13 climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure on 120.4
Why doesn't
squawk
PRJ?
6441.
Because if you go past the idle, that's
Endeavour 5030
shut off.
read back
Shut the
is
fuel
correct.
off.
Contact
That's why there are
ground
these tabs.
1.375.
So see, now we got fuel.
Good day.
Should stop at idle. If you go behind idle, you're killing the fuel. So that's, if you look, it says right there, it says shut off. So you're going to the shut off tab. If you go past idle, idle is where it's supposed to be at when you're idling. Altimeters are 2994, cross check, nose wheel steering is off, thrust reversers are arm, radio transponder, ADS-B. Flight is, we're going to be doing 50-30. Radar is off, parking brakes set, flight 10 briefing is complete, departure briefing. I'm going to be doing the nothings 5. We're going to be doing, give me an RNAV departure, so we'll go right into nav mode on that. Weather, winds calm. Let's see, logbook QRH or onboard fuel required is, we don't have a release, but we're good on fuel. Alright, good. And let's go ahead and we'll be ready for pushback here in a second, so I gotta get that jet bridge off of us.
Ground Endeavour 5030.
Start
Could
closing
you
up
please
some of the other
disconnect
doors,
jetway
waiting
from the
for
aircraft?
that. Alright. Go ahead and close tax door there. It's actually shutting. Didn't shut a bunch of stuff that I asked it to shut. Let's see. Oh, I clicked that open again. I pressed the wrong button. Those should go back up before closed, and then shut the main door. That's nice. They got two parked in front of each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers.
Alright, go to the doors page.
Safety features of the aircraft.
We're all green there. Alright, I'm going to quickly go to the actual procedure for this. Now we'll do pushback procedure. Alright, pushback procedure. Alright, so we have the performance info that's in. All V1s are in. We're not going to flex today. We'll do a regular takeoff. Alright, doors are closed, verified on the page. Cabin is secured. Flight deck doors closed and locked. Cruise escape hatch is closed. APU is on. Left and right boost pumps are coming on. Alright. Alright, and we'll go ahead and make sure we're on captain's side. That's good, yes. Then I'll go ahead. I don't know when I'll see when I'm supposed to do yaw damp. Alright, pushback, checklist. Alright, doors closed, flight deck, door closed, lock, fuel pumps are on. Transponder is going to be on 1. Alright, that's good. Alright, I'll get our pushback clearance.
Ground Endeavour 5030 requesting pushback.
Hold shocks.
Endeavour
Drop the
5030
brake.
pushback request accepted.
Alright, pushback has been accepted, so we're going to go ahead. Beacon's on, parking brakes off, nose wheel steering is off. Beacon on, brakes release, steering off. Okay, good. Alright, getting ready for an engine start here. Alright, first flight of the day, we're going to be starting the left engine. Wait till he pushes us. Alright, starting one. Alright, we got a left engine start. Waiting for a 20% N2. Here's 20. Okay, what's up, game? Come on. Come on. It's my thrust lever wasn't in the right thing. Okay, there we go. Game's being laggy. Alright, stop that push.
Ground Endeavour 5030 requesting the end of pushback.
Endeavour
Alright,
5030
stop
request
push,
to end
brake.
pushback received.
Alright, 50%, we want that starter to go out. And 50% or greater, we'll watch the starter go out. Starter is gone out. We're good there. 246. Alright. That's good. We can check electricity. AC is being carried by the engine. DC. Alright, good. Let's go back to status and let's shut down the APU. Alright, APU is coming down. We'll check that electricity again. Make sure it's being carried by the #1 engine. It is. Alright. We're going to go ahead and do the fuel check valve test.
Landing, you'll be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head.
Okay.
We would also
I'll have to manually find it.
turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying
Chapter
attention
4.
during this brief presentation.
There is. Alright, fuel check valve. Let's do left and right boost pumps off. Alright, we should have the pump press. We do. Alright, good. So we're going to taxi out like this for now. Alright, that's good. Let's go back to where I was. Let's do. Okay, damps are on. Trying to get back to where I need to be here. Alright, we'll do the after start procedure. Generators are all in the correct position. Fuel pumps are set for present. It's going to be first flight of the day, so we're doing that check. Bleed valves are all to auto. That's good there. Packs are on. APU's off. Left and right cowl ice is going to be off. Left and right probe switches are coming on. AC, DC, I already checked that, but we'll check it again. Yeah, I already checked them, so I'm not going to check them again. Alright, we'll check the rudder on the cap side here. Full travel before we put the nose wheel steering switch on. Alright, nose wheel steering can be armed now. Alright, after start checklist, fuel pump set, bleed air conditioning panel set, anti-ice is going to be off, probes are on, electrics checked, nose wheel steering armed. Alright, after start checklist complete. And then flaps, we've got our information, we check ACARS, it's going to be a flaps 8 takeoff, and we wait for them and we check the flaps. Alright, flaps 8, good. Let's see, alright, flight controls check. FO would do this, so flight controls. Alright, flight controls are checked. I'm going to go ahead and put 6 point, I believe it was 8. I'll look real quick. 6.8, 6.9. 6.9, that's good, back to status. Okay, good. Alright. taxi checklist. Flaps are 8, 8, and 8. So 8, 8, and 8. Takeoff speeds are check, set, check, set. Thrust is set. Trims are 6.8, centered 6.8. Flight controls are check. Taxi checklist complete. And we'll do a delayed after start for engine 2. Alright, we're ready to taxi.
Ground Endeavour 5030 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR.
Let's get track hour set up.
5030, taxi to and hold short of runway 13 using taxiway Zulu Bravo Papa cross runway 22 Papa. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Alright, let me read that back.
Taxiing hold short runway 13 using taxiway Zulu Bravo Papa cross runway 22 Papa Endeavour 5030.
You can see how the mains are all the way back at the line, so got 80 degrees of travel here on the nose wheel. Right, we'll start that. We'll start the number 2 engine when we get closer, probably right around before we get to Papa. So you pretty much talk to ramp all the way up until about this point here, where you're starting to go out on the taxiways. It's one reason I wanted to get the Flightsim 2024, but unfortunately it's woeful. Was for the new terminals. But what I might do is they have somebody made an add-on for this version has really even better probably visuals than the other ones. So we'll probably do that.
Ground Southwest 1800 Heavy, requesting pushback. Southwest
Alright, so I'm going to look at the rest of this fuel.
Pushback request accepted.
It's annoying, I got to keep jumping back and forth here. What do we got? Fuel valve. Oh, come on, man. Should definitely be in there. I gotta go find this again. Alright.
Ground Southwest 1800 Heavy, requesting the end of pushback. Ground JetBlue 153 Heavy, requesting pushback.
Alright, we're gonna start 2. So let's start the chronometer.
Heavy request to end pushback received.
Alright, start 2.
JetBlue 153.
We're gonna get a low pressure, and then we're gonna go up on both. Alright.
Ground Southwest 1800 Heavy, with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. Southwest 1800 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 13 via taxiway Zulu Bravo Papa, cross runway 22 Papa.
Alright,
Contact
fuel's
tower
in.
on 118.7 when ready. Endeavour 5030, hold position. Caution the Cessna Skyhawk on the runway.
Okay.
Taxi to and hold short runway 13 using taxiway Zulu Bravo Papa cross runway 22 Papa Southwest 1800 Heavy. Southwest 1800, heavy hold position. Caution other traffic.
Alright, we're waiting for that right engine starter to go out. Alright, right engine started.
153 heavy, requesting the end of
Alright,
pushback.
engine 2 started.
Hold position Southwest 1800 heavy. JetBlue 153.
I'm gonna go up to Papa. It said hold, but I don't see anybody on the runway. I'm gonna taxi up. Alright, so finally get that finished. The
Ground JetBlue 1533 Heavy with Sierra ready to taxi IFR.
finally got the
Endeavour 5030,
fuel
acknowledge
valve
last transmission.
check and the
JetBlue 1533 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 22 right, using taxiway Mike Alpha Alpha Hotel Bravo Bravo Hotel Cross Runway 4 left Hotel Yankee Cross Runway Tree 1 right Yankee Echo. Contact tower on 123.9 when ready. Endeavour 5030.
I'm trying.
acknowledge
If
last
you'd shut up, I'd
transmission.
click the button.
Hold position Endeavour 5030.
Taxi to and hold short runway 22 right using taxiway Mike Alpha
Taxi
Alpha Hotel
checklist is
Bravo Bravo
complete.
Hotel Cross Runway
Late
4 left
after
Hotel
start.
Yankee Cross
Bleed
Runway
area
1
condition
right
panel
Yankee
set.
Echo,
Anti-ice is
JetBlue
going to be off.
1533
Electric
Heavy.
checked. Okay. Late after start checks complete. Who are we waiting on here, there, lady? There's no, like literally nobody here. Give it like another 30 seconds. If she's still like giving us shit, we'll taxi anyways. Alright, we're taxiing anyway. There's like literally nobody here. Game's being silly. Looking to see if they land anyone on 2-2. I don't see anybody. Game glitches out every once in a while, especially with live traffic.
Endeavour 5030.
Hey, see? There she goes.
Continue taxi.
Roger Endeavour 5030.
Right, before takeoff, let's do a quick PA.
Southwest 1800 Heavy.
Flightsim prepare the cab for departure. Okay, PA is
Roger
complete.
Southwest 1800 Heavy.
FMS check set. First fix is going to be vectors to Kiwi. Alright, let's see, where else we have? ACAR is good. Fuel cross feed is going to override. Alright. APU bleeds are all set. Ignition's good. Anti-ice is fine. BTMS is good. FMS is in auto tune. I checked it already. It was in auto tune. Before takeoff checklist. Flaps are 8, 8, and 8. Flight attendants notified and acknowledged. Fuel crossflow is manual. APU and bleeds are off. Ignition is off. Anti-ice off. Brake temperature checked. FMS is auto tune. ICAS checked, and we'll check it real quick. We should have a TO config. Okay, we do, and we'll clear it. Is ICAS checked and cleared. Radar terrain is going to be off. Runway departure first fix verified. Takeoff briefing complete. We're going to be initial heading of 134. We're going to be going to Kiwi. Initial altitude is 13,000 feet. Airspeed restrictions, I believe we have a 210, and minimum fuel, we're good. Alright, good. That's all set. Let's go to the chart, and we'll call for takeoff.
Tower Endeavour 5030 ready for departure runway 13 IFR
220
to Richmond.
is our first max speed.
Endeavour 5030 altimeter 29.9 for wind calm. Cleared for takeoff runway 13.
Cleared for takeoff runway 13 Endeavour 5030.
Set thrust. Thrust set. $60 knots, airspeed's alive. 80 knots, check. V1. Rotate. positive rate. Gear up. Select speed and heading. Or nav. Nav is better. Autopilot on. Select speed 220.
Endeavour 5030, contact New York departure on 120.4. Good day.
120.4 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
They're gonna nav? It's not. Okay, I gotta fix this nav. I don't know why this is misbehaving lately. See if it will do it now. It was doing this yesterday, or the other day rather.
New York departure Endeavour
Flaps up.
5030 is at 2,100 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Endeavour 5030 New York, departure altimeter 29.9 for radar contact. Continue to Kiwi.
See if it continues directly to
Endeavour
Kiwi. It should be.
5030, keep speed not above 220 knots.
Yep, we're way ahead of you. I can read the chart. Let's see. Next after Kiwi, we're gonna be it's gonna be 220 at Nothings, 230 at Canarsie. So we're 220 till Canarsie. Looks like it's behaving itself now. Yeah, it's on now. Fine now.
Endeavour 5030, acknowledge last transmission.
Yeah, I'm busy. There's usually two of us in here. Just me.
Keep speed not above 220 knots. Endeavour
Little old me in
5030.
here. Yeah, we'll do the after takeoff checklist, which is silent. That's conditioned air I just turned on.
Endeavour 5030, contact New York Center on 121.125.
After takeoff
Good
checklist
day.
complete.
121.125 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye. New York Center Endeavour 5030 is passing 8,600 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Endeavour 5030 New York Center altimeter 29.9.
Yeah, once we bank in RC, we can go up to
Continue
230.
to CNRSE.
Alright, we'll speed up here in a second at 230 once we pass Canarsie. Got a whipping wind here. What do we got? 30
Endeavour
knots.
5030 climb and maintain flight level 180. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
180 and 230, Endeavour 5030.
Climb and
Not a
maintain
sea,
flight
but-
level 180. Keep speed not above 230 knots. Endeavour 5030.
230 there and 180. One eight oh.
Endeavour 5030 contact New York Center on 118.975.
18,
Going to 118.975 Endeavour 5030.
Start to turn my head. JFK's right there. Guardia is like... That is here, I can't see it. That's here.
New York Center Endeavour 5030
That's what this
is passing 14,800
departure is all about,
feet,
is staying
climbing
away from
flight level
JFK's
180.
airspace.
Endeavour 5030
That shut up, crack
New York
IR.
Center altimeter 29.905 radar contact. Continue.
I should have pinged the flight attendant. Going through 10.
JetBlue Tree 2 heavy contact New York Center on 121.1. Endeavour
We can speed up to
5030 climb and maintain flight level 240.
240, speed up to 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 240 Endeavour 5030.
You know, that's why there's two people in here, is, you know, you got one running the radio, the other one's doing all this stuff So I gotta put in speed changes and everything else, so you need the 2 people. Get the speed fixed. There's 290. Why? See, it was doing this the other day. It doesn't like going on the direct course. I don't know why. Direct SBJ. Okay, let's see. Go back to legs. We'll go SBJ. Execute. And we'll put it back on. Keep it on nav there. It'll turn us. Yeah, it comes out as a vector, so you know, they're not going to clear me direct. So I don't know why it's doing it like that. Because it's in the flight, it's in the FMS correctly.
9,800 feet.
Altimeter standard.
4381 heavy,
Climb
New York
checklist
Center
complete.
altimeter, 29.905 radar contact. Continue to Apple.
And lights.
New York Center southwest.
Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't
1800
sequencing correctly.
heavy
It
is
should
at
be on auto.
9,200 feet,
It's on
climbing
auto sequence.
11,000 feet.
It's probably because the computer, the game puts it in as a vector at the end there. It is a vector, but yeah, maybe, you know, the ATC would most certainly clear you direct to SBJ before the game does, so maybe that's why it's being funky. They're not really Johnny on the spot with ATC instructions usually.
New York Center Brickyard 5810 Heavy is at 10,100 feet, climbing flight level 210. Brickyard 5810 Heavy, New York Center altimeter, 29.9 tree radar contact. Continue to Tykes.
Oh my god, it's gonna do the wiggle waggle here.
Endeavor 5030, climb and maintain flight level 260.
260, that's the final.
Brickyard 5810 Heavy, contact Washington Center.
See, so
on
like the pilot
124
flying would
decimal
spin this,
775.
and the pilot not
Good day.
flying would answer, so you could do both simultaneously. We're in the game.
Climb and maintain flight level 260,
I have to do
Endeavor
both of them,
5030.
260 in the window.
124 decimal 775, Brickyard 5810 Heavy. Goodbye.
Alright, well now that we're kind of on a direct heading to SPJ, I'll try it again, try to get the autopilot to stop dancing so much. See, it still wants to dance a little bit, it's not too bad, but dude, like, it's overreacting like crazy. I don't know why it's doing this. Something's up. Something that happened the last week or so. Like it's on almost a direct, and it's like doing big banks to try to get on heading. I don't know why. Get on course. Weird.
125 decimal 85, Brickyard 43.
It's 250 for 260.
New York Center Brickyard 4808 Heavy is at 17,400 feet, descending 17,000 feet. Brickyard 4808 Heavy, New York Center altimeter, 29.901 radar contact. Continue to Lima Victor Zulu.
I got rid of it. You see what Q route we're on?
Volunteer 881 traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at 13,700
75.
feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Endeavor 5030, contact New York Center on 133.15. Good day.
133.15. So,
Going to 133.15, Endeavour 5030.
Volunteer 881, have the Airbus A20. Brickyard 480. Brickyard tree 423, heavy contact. Philadelphia approach on 127.6. Good day.
New York Center, Endeavour 5030, flight level 260.
Endeavour 5030, New York Center, radar contact. Continue to Sierra Bravo Juliet.
Alright, Tubin and then Mall.
127.6, Brickyard tree 423, heavy. Goodbye. New York Center, Blue Streak 5431 is passing 13,200 feet, climbing flight level 250.
I gotta update my database here.
Endeavour 5030, contact New York Center on 124.625.
144.6 and a quarter. Sure.
Going to 124.625, Endeavour 5030. New York Center, Endeavour 5030, flight level 260.
Endeavour 5030, New York Center radar contact. Continue to Biggie.
Biggie, biggie, biggie. Can't you see? Your words just hypnotize me. Alright, let's check, let's put some winds in. Currently we are minus 42, so let's go ahead and do that.
New York Center Delta 2325 Heavy is at 15,200 feet, climbing flight level 230.
Okay.
Delta 2325 Heavy, New York Center altimeter.
Check our fuels.
9 or 1 radar contact. Continue.
Get how to do pages in this. Yep, so that's got, I put my winds in there. Okay. Alright, updated my charts. Go ahead and look at the arrival for Richmond. Alright, Spider 5.
Brickyard 45,
168 is going to be landing field elevation.
Good day. Going to 118.975 Brickyard 4511 heavy.
Landing field elevation's in. Spider, track 105 to Rupert, then on a heading of 080. Expect vectors for the final approach course. We'll be coming in at Mall at Montebello. At Reading, we want to be at 208 knots at 13,000. Hems between 12 and 11. Spider at 8.
Good day.
And then we're going to be going to Rupert.
Berry 561 heavy contact New York Center on 133.15.
So that's
Good
the
day.
arrival.
133.15 Delta 2325 heavy. Goodbye.
Hello, Owl. How are you?
New York Center Frontier Flight 160.
Oh yeah, you are. You must be the other continent.
Feet, climbing
It's
17,000
in the morning here.
Frontier Flight
What do we got for
1601
temp?
heavy New
They
York
got
Center
traffic
altimeter
below me,
29.9
pretty damn
radar
close.
contact. Continue. Frontier Flight
Right here.
1601 heavy contact New York Center on 135.15.
263 and climbing. So above us and climbing. 264 and climbing.
They're
They're quite a way.
15,000 feet.
Right here. Right there.
United Tree 270 heavy.
Right
New York
here.
Center
See
altimeter
him right there.
29.90 radar contact. Continued. 135.45 Frontier Flight 1601 heavy. Goodbye.
See them right there. How's it going, Owl? Turn down the VHF just a little bit. It's very loud usually. They're still climbing. Let's see, what are they at now? Yeah, about 270. So they're on the airway with us. They're at 270. Still climbing, so likely not going to be a factor. Now, I'll go ahead and we'll check the approach, ILS 16. Might as well look at it now. 110.7, final course 157. The glide slope intercept 2,500 at Bybug. DA's 367, airport elevation 168
Endeavour
feet.
5030 traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 285 Airbus A20N.
Right there.
Report them in sight.
Endeavour 5030 have the traffic.
United 2031, heavy traffic.
Misapproach climb 2000 direct HP WVR and hold.
Report them in sight.
Let's check.
Endeavour 5030, contact New York
Awesome.
Center on 135.45.
Bring her up just a little bit.
Good day.
135.45 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
It's like in the 50s today. It's
New
warm. I
York
was thinking
Center
we'd try to
Endeavour
go for a motorcycle
5030
ride.
flight level 260.
Endeavour 5030, New York Center radar contact. Continue to STOEN.
Stowing. And we have plenty of viz for this. We're good. Alright.
New York Center Delta 2325 Heavy is at flight level 245 climbing flight level 290. Delta 2325 Heavy, New York Center radar contact continue.
Ah, come on. I just pulled you back a second ago. Alrighty. Go through procedures here while we're waiting. seatbelt signs to auto.
Cessna 7 Alpha Lima, you are tree 2 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 8 approach via Lima Romeo Papa transition. Clear to Lima Romeo Papa.
Yeah, about an hour and 4.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 8 approach via Lima Romeo Papa transition. Clear to Lima Romeo Papa Cessna 7 Alpha Lima. Cessna 7 Alpha Lima, contact approach on 126.45. Good day. Cessna 7 Alpha Lima. Goodbye.
Let's see what all has to say. Yeah, I'm trying to unfat myself. I'm trying to eat less. Trying to get some weight back down. I went up like 8 pounds. I'm down a few, so I'm trying to get back to where I was. Yeah, we've had some snow. It's pretty much gone now. No matter where I set this thrust, I'm either slowing down or speeding up. Yeah, that's our ground speed. 470, not too bad.
Cessna 6 Charlie Romeo, you are 27 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 3,500 feet. Expect ILS runway 8 approach via Lima Romeo Papa transition. Clear to Lima Romeo Papa.
Yeah, so it's back. Oh, nice. Hopefully it stays fixed. Let's see what gate we're going to. Bravo 12 at Richmond. Anyone been playing the new farming sim?
Endeavor 5030, contact Washington Center on 132.55.
13255 for 53 shit.
132.55, Endeavor 5030. Goodbye. Washington Center, Endeavor 5030, flight level 260.
Endeavor 5030, Washington Center radar contact. Continue to TOBN.
Tobin. Ah, yes. I was trying to play some Star Citizen the other day, and despite many times trying to reinstall it and everything else, nope, so I said screw it and started playing Elite Dangerous again. Star Citizen's such a friggin' disastrous mess. It really is. Have so much money and they can't get it right. Alright, after Tubin, we're going direct Mall. And then we turn around and heading into Richmond. My Todd. I must know my Todd. Cross restriction there. Todd's before Mall, it looks like. Hard to see. Too much clutter. Yeah, it's often a lot of the thing is drivers and everything else. Drivers get out, it's a mess. Drivers or any BIOS updates, people get into problems with that too. So you had a lot of people that are like, oh, Stormworks crashed, and then you're like, did you update your drivers? Did you do all this stuff? And they go do it, and then you never hear from them again. And it's like, yeah, you gotta kind of do some of those things.
Washington Center, Allegiant 842 Heavy, flight level 360. Allegiant 842 Heavy, Washington Center, radar contact, continue.
Alright, on our way to Mall. Montebello. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people got Stormworks for Christmas who it's, you know, again, they were probably watching, thinking it's some Brick type of game, you know, so like there was somebody I put on, say what there, that, you know, it's just like, the first thing I did when I got Stormworks is I looked at all the parts. Like, it was exciting to me to see what parts we had and what they all do and, like, read their description. And so it's a building game, and a lot of people forget that's what Stormworks is a building game. It's what it's supposed to be, a building game. And if you don't like building games, well, it's probably not the game for you. And a lot of people play it as a, like, just an adventure game where you have some pre-built stuff.
Endeavor 5030, contact Washington Center on 120.65. Good day.
120.65,
you know, so like, you know, and then you have to kind of enjoy, like, learning new things, and some people don't. They're not interested in learning. Well, it's not the game for them, you know, and so that was like, I'll bring up the comment.
Endeavor 5030, Washington Center radar contact continue.
Like, their comment was, you know, somebody bought the game, played multiplayer with a friend of mine. We just had our first session, 100% agreed, talking about the game's not, it's not approachable for new players. Game has absolutely no guidance. Rescue 2 people, then got a random mission to save some guy on a boat. Yeah, you don't have to do every mission. You know, finish the one you're doing. Go continue the mission you're doing. He was dead when we got there. Yep, you took too long to do the mission. Okay, that's fine. Leave the guy. Game didn't give nearly enough time to get him to the hospital. He died. Did we fail? Not sure. Yeah, you failed. You didn't rescue the guy. Okay, too bad. Do the next one. You know. No new missions. Figured we need a fast forward time. Can't because there's only one bed.
Good day.
We'll go somewhere else and find another bed. Or go in the editor and put a bed down on a boat. You know, again, you're like, it's an engineering game. You have to, like, I don't know, use your brain, come up with some solutions. Like, I don't know, put a bed down on a boat. One of you sleeps in the bed in the house, and the other one sleeps in the bed on the boat. Like, or put 2 beds down on just a floating block. That works, right? You know, again, it's an engineering game. If you can't solve some of these simple problems, it's probably not the game for you.
Traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 255 Airbus A20M.
Yeah,
Put them in sight. American 2345 heavy contact Washington.
There's a tractor, but no roads to drive for it. So they're probably in the classic game with there he is right there.
Southwest 2862 heavy traffic is
again, you're on an island, dude. You can drive it around the island. Imagine if you get off the island. Maybe there's some roads off of the friggin' little island you start on.
Endeavor 5030,
You know, or,
traffic in sight.
you know, you as a player pick which base you start on. Pick a different base to start on, dude. You know? Bunch of equipment in the hangar was similarly no use. Yep, it's all about, you know, again, you're in likely the classic game, and it's showing you some things you can build. You're not understanding what it's there for. Again, your job is to build stuff. That's what your job is. Don't get me started with the ship editor. Absolutely no clue what to do. Again, it sounds like this person doesn't want to learn anything. And because they don't want to learn anything, it's not the game for them. They bought a game that's not for them. So they should probably give up. You know, you got to have some intellectual curiosity. You have to want to learn to play Stormworks. That's kind of the point of the game, is you have to be excited about learning. You have to want to learn. You want to build stuff. You want to get better at building stuff. You want to, you know, refine your creations. You want to say, oh, here's a problem. I went to rescue a guy and they all died because I didn't have defibrillators. So guess what? Now I put defibrillators on my boat. it took me too long to get to the site of the rescue. So I built a faster boat. Like, that's the whole point of the game, is for you to solve the problems, not to have your hand held. Yeah, it just sounds like somebody who wants an arcadey game, which is fine, but it's not the right game. Like, go play a different game. Like, they have those games where, you know, they have pre-built stuff and it holds your hand and it puts everything in these big flashing zones, and like, I hate that stuff. You know, I'm glad Stormworks doesn't do it. You know, too many games are way too handholdy. It's like with Euro Truck Sim and America Truck, where it's like big flashing jumping boundaries of like, hey man, park the trailer here. Like, you should be able to tell me in a truck driving game, hey, park it on door 3, and have a little 3 on the door, and guess what? I'll park it on door 3. You know, that's one thing I really like with Derail Valley. Talking over her is annoying. I'll just silence her and go like, or bring her down and go like this. You know, like Derail Valley, one thing I love about Derail Valley is it treats you like you have a brain. You know, and so it's not like big flashing green squares of like, hey, put the train cars here. It's like, hey, I told you to put the train cars on I-5, which I is inbound. Inbound 5. Put them in inbound 5. If they're between the signs, they're in inbound 5. If they're not between the signs, they're not. You know, and so you have to actually use your brain a little bit. And that's what makes a game long-lasting. Like, a stupid game that you're always putting in a green square gets real boring after a while, because that's a children's game, you know? Rant over. But that's, like, it's just, you gotta, but that's why I really, like, I dislike the content that people put out that makes Stormworks seem like that's the kind of game it is. Because then you get the people who that appeals to, and they feel ripped off, and then they just bitch all the time. It's like, you know, tell people what the game really is, show them what the game really is, and then people can choose to play it or not, you know?
Good day. United 1911 heavy contact Potomac approach on 132.85. Good day.
You know, like, that seems to me like what No Man's Sky is. So people, like, recommend No Man's Sky to me, and I know it's not the game for me because it's kind of that cartoony, hand-holdy shit, and I'm not interested. You know? And I don't like how hand-holdy, like, a game like Star Citizen is. It's like, let me look for the number of the pad. Like, let me look for the button to open the door. Don't, like, put it in big letters. Door, door, door. It's so immersion breaking and childish. You don't need it. Yeah.
Going to 133.2 commute error, 4325 heavy.
Alright, we got Mall here. Top of descent's coming just prior to Mall. Let me see what it says on here. I might have to put it in myself. There's
Contact Washington Center on 133.2. Good day.
33.2, huh?
133.2 Endeavor 5030. Goodbye.
Okay, they want me at 210 at Moline.
Washington Center Endeavor 5030.
I'm gonna spin it in.
Level 260.
Endeavor 5030, Washington Center radar contact. Continue to Mike Oscar Lima.
And I want to see what the my descent rate has to be. So we only have to lose 5,000 feet. We're 12 minutes away, so that looks about right there. So when it gets close to about 2,000, I'll ask for a descent if she doesn't give me the descent. Game likes to be real late with that sort of stuff. Let's check descent procedures here.
Washington Center Delta, 2325 Heavy, flight level tree 20. Endeavor 5030, contact Washington Center on 121.675. Good day.
Advance 675, number 5030,
Delta
sure.
2325 Heavy Washington Center radar contact, continue to Flask.
Going to 121.675, Endeavor 5030. Washington Center, Endeavor 5030, flight level 260.
Endeavor 5030, Washington Center radar contact, continue to Mike Oscar Lima. Southwest 2862 Heavy contact Washington Center on 135.4. Good day. One 135.4 Southwest 2862 Heavy. Goodbye. Washington Center Cessna November 7 Tree 9er Hotel X-ray is passing 9,000 feet, descending 8,000 feet. Cessna November 7 Tree 9er Hotel X-ray Washington Center altimeter 29.80 radar contact continue.
Flightsim 2020. Yeah, the new one's got a bunch. Is a big friggin' mess. It's probably gonna take them a year to even get it reasonably close to working. The other thing I see constantly in storm arcs that, like, I just saw another one was somebody saying, you know, I can't get my, you know, 3x3 refused to start, messed around with 5x5 engines and didn't succeed. So now I'm tension 3x3s. I've piped and wired everything correctly, but they don't show any pictures, no workshop links, nothing. They just tell us, oh, I've done everything correctly. It's not working. Obviously, you haven't done everything correctly, or else it would be working. You need to, like, show your work so people can help you out. But, like, so many people are just like, it's not working. Why? Well, how would I know why it's not working? You have not told me anything about it. You know, it's just like, come on, dude, you got to help yourself out a little by giving a little bit of information, you know? Oh, farming sim, yeah, FS.2. Sorry, I forgot we were talking about farming sim. So FS.Flightsim 2020. Yeah, I'm still in the old farming sim. I'll probably wait a while anyway. I usually wait and get them on sale the next, because it's like a big thing for those modding games is like I'm not going to migrate to the new one until it has the mods I've either like or purchased if I'm using mods, you know. So it's like, you know, I need to be using the CRJ, so if I could have bought 2024 and it was working well, I would have bought it if I could use the CRJ. They still don't have integration for the new, for people's purchase stuff, so, you know, that's probably keeping a lot of people from adopting it. But yeah, so many people ask, like, they're asking for help, but they don't do anything to help themselves. Like, they really need to be like, hey, my modular engine is not working. This is the tutorial I followed. Post the link. You know, here's a link to my build. Here are some pictures of my build, because you might be able to spot it quickly with a picture. But, like, people will do nothing, and then they'll like, won't put any information. It's like, well, how am I supposed to help you? You didn't give me any information, dude.
Washington Center, Endeavor 5030.
That up should have been 5,000.
Request flight level 220.
Endeavor 5030, descend and maintain flight level 220.
Descend and maintain flight level 220, Endeavor 5030.
Endeavor 5030, contact Washington Center on 127.925. day.
127.925 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
Stop doing the auto mouse look bullshit.
Washington Center Endeavour
Need a game.
5030 is passing flight level 255, descending flight level 220.
Endeavour 5030 Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to Mike Oscar Lima. Lindbergh 4487
for Christ's
traffic
sake.
is 8 o'clock 4
You're gonna
miles.
start
at
getting
flight
talky
level
and I'm not gonna be able to get
370
this done.
Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Washington Center Endeavour 5030. Request flight level 210.
Lindbergh 4487 traffic in sight. Endeavour 5030 descend and maintain flight level 220. Expect flight level 210. Volunteer tree 456 heavy, you are 47 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 5 approach via Mike Oscar Lima transition. Cleared to Mike Oscar Lima.
Descend and maintain flight level 220. Expect flight level 210 Endeavour 5030.
Descend and maintain 5,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 5 approach via Mike Oscar Lima transition. Clear to Mike Oscar Lima volunteer tree 456 heavy.
It's 22 from
Endeavour
21.
5030 descend and maintain flight level 210.
Descend and maintain flight level 210 Endeavour 5030.
I'm gonna see if I can ask for 8, because they never get the descents right here. Because my next one is Reading, 13,000. Trying to use the advisory VNAV here. Let's see.
Southwest 1655, heavy contact Washington Center on 121.675. Good day. Endeavour 5030 contact Washington Center on 121.675. Good day.
121.675 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Washington Center Endeavour 5030 flight level 210.
Endeavour 5030 Washington Center radar contact. Continue to zoom it.
Oh, come on.
Center, Southwest,
Jesus Christ.
1655 heavy,
Can't get anything
at
done
flight level
because
370,
she won't
descending
stop
flight
talking.
level 350. Southwest 1655 heavy Washington Center radar contact. Continue.
What am I supposed to be? 13,000 at Reading.
Washington Center Endeavour 5030. Request 13,000 feet.
Endeavour 5030 descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet Endeavour 5030.
Doesn't like this arrival because it has that sharp turn, so it gets wobbly.
Southwest 1955 heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 350 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Be 280 at Reading.
Washington Center, Allegiant 17905 heavy, flight level 350. Allegiant 17905 heavy Washington Center radar contact. Continue. Southwest 1955 heavy contact Washington Center.
Alright,
Endeavour 1 tree 5.4. Good day.
1 tree 5.4 Endeavor 5030. Goodbye.
Like an altimeter setting if you wouldn't mind
Washington
giving us
Center
me.
Endeavor 5030 is at flight level 185, descending 13,000 feet.
Endeavor 5030, Washington Center altimeter, 29.80 radar contact. Continue to RED&G.
Alright, I gotta do some procedure stuff here. Alright. Ding the flight attendant. Alright, I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Alright. PA. Yeah, flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Yeah, the box has it all in wrong, too. Flight level 182, it should be F. Yeah, see, it's gonna screw it up. Oh, stop. Stop. Thought it might put it in as an FL, it's gonna want it in manually. See, I don't know why it does that. That's silly. It should be working, but it's not. Alright. Alright, can we get an altimeter here or there, please? That'd be nice. You know I'm going through 180. I need an altimeter. We'll run the altimeter there, 2981. Alright. It's 14,000 for 13,000. Alright, 2981. And then I'm gonna have to keep asking for altitudes because the game doesn't do it for me like it should.
Washington Center Endeavor 5030. Request 11,000 feet.
Endeavor 5030, descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Keep speed not above 280 knots.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Keep speed not above 280 knots. Endeavor 5030.
We'll ask for all the way down to
Endeavor
8.
5030, you are 41 miles west. Descend and maintain 2,800 feet. Expect ILS
They give us the
runway
extreme
16
descent.
approach by a Foxtrot Alpha Kilo transition. Clear to Foxtrot Alpha Kilo.
Descend and maintain 2,800 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 approach via Foxtrot Alpha Kilo transition. Cleared to Foxtrot Alpha Kilo Endeavor 5030.
Alright, let's see. Cleared to FAC, alright. Going to heading mode, heading. Let's go ahead and direct FAC. I'll do it in the legs page so it's not so messy.
Endeavor 5030, contact Washington Center on 118.75. Good day.
There we go.
118.75 Endeavor 5030. Goodbye. Washington Center Endeavor 5030 is passing 11,300 feet, descending 2,800 feet.
Endeavor 5030, Washington Center altimeter, 29.80 radar contact. Continue to Foxtrot Alpha Kilo. approach on 126.75. Good day.
See ya. Descent checklist.
126.75, Endeavour 5030. Goodbye. Potomac approach Endeavour 5030 is at 10,000 feet, descending 2,800 feet.
Endeavour 5030, Potomac approach altimeter.
I'm fast, I gotta
20.80
yank.
radar contact.
Spoiler.
Continue to Foxtrot Alpha Kilo.
Altimeters are 281 until they give me a new one. Cross check minimums are set. Let's go ahead and click that in. Okay. Landing data is checked. Approach briefing is complete. Seatbelt signs on. Pressurization set. Descent check was complete. Why is this back in mock? Come on. Barely spin the wheel and it's spinning like crazy. Give me a weird. Why wouldn't you just give me vectors? Like, the game is so stupid. It really is. It's really bad, man. It's so bad. It's gonna have me go to Fitchburg first instead of just have me go in. It's like, come on, man. It's like, should have given me vectors, the final approach course, but whatever, man. Game dumb. Okay. Descent check was complete. Flight and nav instruments verified. Let's double check them. That's my approach. 10.7. 10.7 is in and tuned. Cabin notification complete. Approach check is complete. I get slowed down just a hair. There we go. Just trying to get the descent down. Speed's fine, it's just that. Alright, I'm not doing a procedure turn, screw that noise. Yeah, I'm not doing a procedure turn. You want to do a procedure turn. This is like, again, the game not knowing what it should be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and let us slow up. And I'm going to take us all the way down to 2.5. I might just slam it and let it keep what it's doing. Because I don't want the game playing at me. So I'm going to treat this like a vector. Click the heading bug when I click the heading bug, you donkus. Okay. Alright. We'll go right into approach mode as well. Alright, flaps 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain seated until we have stopped.
Yeah, I'm just going to run right in because, again, they should have given us a vector. They shouldn't have turned us to the right to turn left. It's pretty stupid. So, not doing all that. That's nonsense. Flaps 20 gear down. Alright, track hours come back on. Flaps 30. Where's my bug? Ref bug here. Oh, it's pretty low. Okay, we're pretty light. Flaps 45. Try and run the procedure as well, so trying to get ahead. And landing checklist. Landing gears down 3 green. Flaps are 45. 45. Thrust reversers are armed. 4 lane checklist complete. I don't know how they screwed up 2024 so bad. It's like, you know, the graphics are damn good in this game. Like, leave it alone, add some cool stuff to the game, boost the graphics a little bit, fix some of the airports that, like, are way outdated, like LaGuardia, that they've, you know, finished updating, put the new LaGuardia in, you know. Because, like, you know, that makes it feel like a new game and worth having. What is this here? Is that the Richmond NASCAR track? It might be. It might be. That looks, yeah, that's probably the Richmond NASCAR track. At the runway in sight there to the right.
Endeavour 5030.
Yeah.
You are 8 miles
Looks like it.
northwest of Richmond. Contact Richmond Tower on 121.1 when inbound.
A little fast. Can slow down a little bit.
Tower on 121.1
Not really fast,
Endeavour
but
5030. Richmond Tower Endeavour 5030 7 miles northwest inbound ILS runway 16 approach.
Endeavour 5030.
what a funky ass angle I'm on.
Altimeter 29.81 wind 150 at
It's alright, we're
12.
visual.
Cleared ILS
Again, they gave me a
runway
screwed up
16
approach that you'd never have.
Cleared ILS runway 16 approach Endeavour 5030.
Alright. Keep the autopilot on for a second. Clear the approach? Clear the approach. Yeah, they would have put us out further. They would have given us a direct vector onto the final approach course. Would have been likely. Alright, I'm kicking the autopilot off.
5030 wind 150 at 12. Cleared to land runway 16.
Put me under the glide slope like a bunch. I don't know what the fuck this is doing. Stop! God damn it with this fucking look mouse. I've got track IR on. Get rid of the mouse look. Like
Cleared
that.
to land runway 16 Endeavour
God damn it,
5030.
it's fucking annoying. Takes so much trim to trim this thing too with this yoke. There you go. Yeah, and when in doubt, do it yourself. Can't sink it, so I'm just gonna get rid of the flight director. Flight director's wrong, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Yeah, it did a real weird grab on the approach. I don't know what that was. It was probably trying to do the procedure turn. You wouldn't be doing a freaking procedure turn on this. It's just, the game is just like, it's not a simulator, and it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, and so you have to like handhold it the whole time. It's kind of obnoxious. Trying not to get a sync rate here, which if I do, it's very easy in the simulator, in the real simulator, not to get a sync rate because you can, you know, like, control properly and trim properly. The game is very different, so it's harder. Let me get back on ref here. I'm a little bit fast. I'm starting to get back on glide slope here. There we go.
Sync rate.
Yep. Freaking knows that's the trim on my yoke causing that.
500.
So I don't see the PAPI. Displays threshold, so. But I do have, am watching the glide slope. Alright, I got it on the right there. It looks like a Vassie.
300. 200. Minimums.
Alright, landing. Good land.
100. 50. 40. 30.
They've got the glide slope all wrong on this.
20. 10.
Cross reverses green. Stowed.
Endeavor 5030 exit runway when able.
Yeah, I'll find the next taxiway. Yeah, the glide slope was off too. Like it wasn't taking account for the display's threshold. Where is my next taxiway? You got to be shitting me. Where is this? Like the terminal's to the right. Where? There it is. Okay, Jesus Christ. It's like I gotta look and see if this has that big of a display threshold in real life, because it's showing it doesn't. This is a runway. I don't care anymore. Just turn. Just turning. This is bonkers operation here.
Endeavor 5030 contact ground on 121.9er.
Landed with a little bit of a tailwind too.
121.9er Endeavor 5030. Goodbye. Richmond ground Endeavor 5030 taxi to the gate.
Endeavor 5030 taxi to gate 30 via taxiway Bravo, cross runway 20 Alpha Delta.
Alright, after landing, so weather radar is off. It's already off. Flaps are coming all the way up. Anti-ice is going to be off. Continuous ignition off. APU and bleeds. We'll go ahead and get ready for the APU to start.
Endeavor 5030, did you copy?
Could you give me a second? There's only one of
Taxi
me.
to gate 30 using taxiway Bravo cross runway 20 Alpha Delta Endeavor 5030.
I'll start timer for the engine shutdown. We're probably at, I'll give it another minute. We're probably at a minute already. Oh my god, it's so hard to hit buttons in this game. There we go. Alright, we're timing. Alright. After landing checklist, flaps are up. Radar is off. After landing checklist complete. It's an easy one. Alright, so I gotta read the fuel valve again. Let's see. Let me quickly grab a... Let's just stop and do this check here. Got too much shit going on. Christ, what did this do? Let's finish the fuel valve check. Alright, complete the following. Let's see. Left engine shut down. We've got our extra minute. We're good there. So one is getting shut down. Alright, switch lights are illuminated left and right. Boost pumps off. Pump, press. Alright, right boost pump back on. Alright, that's complete. Alright, I gotta bring out taxi diagram, and then I gotta do... Jesus Christ, what is going on with this? There we go. Taxi diagram. Looks like... Okay. What is going on with this airport? going on with this airport here. I'm having problems figuring out what the hell this airport's all about. Let's go all the way up. Let's see if they send us Echo or what. Taxiway Bravo. Yep, there's no Taxiway Bravo on this airport. So again, game just picks a letter instead of actually looking at the real airport. So I'll just taxi where the hell I want. Because the game can't be bothered to use the right taxiways. Kinda get salty with this game because it's just so incredibly silly. Alright, so the fuel valve test is done. I'm trying to go back to procedures here if I can. Go to the page, you scoundrel. Taxi straight. I'm trying to do stuff here. Got my head down. This is why there's two people. Yes, if you need to look something up, you can do it. It's like when they say, oh, let's go to single pilot ops. Yeah, that's going to work well. Like, nah, man, let's keep two people in there. You don't need to kill the jobs, and you don't need to screw everybody all the time. Alright, I'm finally caught up to where I need to be. Alright, we're clear to cross.
Contact flaps.
Yeah, I'd be quiet. That's because I just thrusted up high. Thinks I'm trying to take off. I'm not. Alright, spin that APU. I'll try to go where that blue tug is. Yeah, it's like, how does the game get the taxiways wrong? It's like, come on, man, just like look it up and put them in manually if you need to. I understand there's a ton of airports, but like start with major airports and go into minor airports. It's like, would you just randomly pick shit? It doesn't make any sense to me. And you have me park inside of something. Alright, APU up. APU's up. Alright, shutting down. Okay.
Richmond Ground Endeavour 5030, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Endeavour 5030, the jetway is going to be connected.
Alrighty. Alright, good, let's see. Yeah, parking brake's set. Nose wheel steering is off. Seatbelt switch light off. Engine shutdown, yep. Alright, shocks go in. Yeah, flight attendants prepare door for arrival. probes coming off. Aft cargo switch we can shut off. It's not too hot. All pumps off. Beacon off. That doesn't say anything about nav and logo. We'll leave those on. Shutdown checklist. Alright. Seatbelts off, beacon is off. Generators electric set. Fuel pumps off. Nose wheel steering off. Probes windshield heat off. Did I get windshields? I don't think I showed windshields all the way off. No, I didn't. Okay, those are now off. Anti-ice off, hydraulic pumps off, rust levers shut off, transponder is standby, parking brake set, shutdown checklist complete. Let's go ahead and do a secure checklist. So parking brake set, IRS off, thrust reversers off, emergency lights off, beamer lights. There's arm and there's on, so you must leave them armed. Yeah, must leave them armed. Kind of weird. Emer lights off. Okay. Cargo switch off. It's off. Recirc fan off. APU stop. Power fuel. External lights, nav and logo on. Okay. They stay on. All right. External power. External power is off. Battery master off. DC service switch off. Dome light off. Boarding light off. Security check is complete. All right, good. That was a good flight. ATC is so bad in this game. I really was hoping that 24 was going to be better, but it looks like that's not what they worked on. They worked on other silly nonsense. So it's very unfortunate. I wish Flightsim was Flightsim, but it's reasonable. I got to play with it. But thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.